All right, here's another part to my 1/8 scale turbo Trans Am. Here's what I've done so far. I've added the top portion of the fan shroud along with its decals. Up top, I added some battery posts, terminals, I should say, for the battery connections. I installed my heater hoses. One I installed directly into the radiator. This one that's still hanging is going to the lower portion of the water pump. I haven't connected my. I'm having problems focusing. I'm still haven't got. There we go. I still haven't gotten the connections for my AC lines yet, but I will. I had to do this over again because it didn't look right for me, and even though you're not going to see it, like I said, once again, I'm going to know it's there. And with the argument of wondering what this tape is about, I flip it around, and there is the portion of the headliner. The top portion of the headliner, which I haven't finished yet. I have to add the pillars where the cork strip is here and cork strip right there. And also I did install my lighting for my dashboard. As you can see, made 5 openings. There's the LED strip tape right in the back, and it runs all the way down here. It's going to run all the way down here to the back, where I'm going to put a breadboard here and a junction box. I'm going to use the breadboard for those that need a resistor, and the junction box for those that don't. And there's the backup lights right there. I haven't connected wiring to that. And I'm going to do wiring. I'll install 2 bulbs for the give me some focus now, for the license plate lights. Now, another thing I managed to do is I put in the tail lights and the portions of the spoiler, which is looks a little crude right now, but as soon as I get it all smoothed out, buffed and everything like that, I mean, it's good. I mean, it looks real good to me. Which right in there's the LED strips for the tail lights. There's a bulb 1 and 2 right there, and there's the LED strip tape, which I don't know why it's not focusing. There it is. But anyway, there's my tail light. Came out real good. Still have a little hole right there I think I have to fill in. And I have to do a little, I still have a lot of touch up to do, but I mean, that's all good though. But I want to point out this, which I was able to install right there, and it looks real good. Real good. Owner's gonna be proud of this one. And I sanded all that down, smoothed it out, made that just about one whole piece. Still has some touch up I have to do, touch up and clean up I have to do, which is fine. I'll get to that. But overall, no gaps, no leaks. You can see up in there. I mean, it's pretty much very much sealed up, and I've noticed quite a few 1/8 scales. That, I mean, they some of their jobs weren't bad, but you know, what I like to do is see what they flawed on, so I don't make the same mistake. And it's pretty much it's all sealed up in there. No light leaks, no cracks, no seams, no gaps, no nothing. No nothing. Still a little dirty, but and disregard that hole sticking out there at the bottom. I gotta clip that as soon as I glue that top portion of the heater hose to the radiator. And I'm going to dull paint it with flat black again. For any portions that I miss, I'm going to get that right there where you can see glue portion, you can see glue residue. I'm going to sand and paint over that and get this windshield washer bottle. It's got to be painted white, or I might just do an off-white. I'm not sure. But anyway, everything is coming along real good. Real good. I'm exceptionally happy about this. I was able to put that on. Haven't completed the trunk lid, but it's a work in progress, and I can't wait to put that on as well. And I'm going to cover this. Set this down. And I'm going to cover this up so I don't expose any lights. Like I said, I'm out of focus. Cover this right up here so I can, so the lights can't be seen and the lights can be protected. I haven't really tested. Well, I did test these prior to installing these, so I know they work. But I have to install the wiring to them, and I'm just waiting for this headline to become dry because I did put in a lot of glue to it, so it's going to be a long while till it dries. And when I go back up under it, I'm going to fill in and sand down the edges here. And I already have a dome light, big wider dome light. This is pretty much too far set in, so I got a lens, and I have to create a dome light cover for that lens. And I got some detail I have to do to the dashboard before I can before I can put in the gauges. I'm gonna put the gauges on a clear piece of plastic, thin piece of plastic, tack it onto the back of the front portion of the dashboard, and that will be it. But I got to do the accents to the gauge openings. They got to be in black, and along with some other stuff. And the air conditioning vent has to be black. That one right there has to be black. So does that. Well, yeah. So does that one. And also, I'm going to just blacken the insides of these. I'm not going to surround them with black, because to me, I wouldn't like that. I'm going to do all these with do the insides with black. I'm going to leave this alone, because if I do that in black, it's just going to look. I'm not going to like that. I'm not going to like it at all. But that's it. Decals are in place. Battery terminals. I don't know if I want to pick these one negative blue and one positive red. I just might do it. I think I will do it. And the decals here, and everything else is pretty much coming on real nice. nice. And these are the wires for the tail lights, so I haven't connected none of those yet. And can't wait to get started on this trunk so I can see how it looks closed. Because I want to get everything as close and as flush as possible. I don't want no gaps at all. None. And I might have to cover that portion up right there, along with the other side. Sand this down, wet sand it down real smooth, along with the little pits that I see right there. I'm gonna fix that up, then mask it back over and sand it and paint it again. It's a good thing I got 2 cans of this. I'm also gonna make some sun visors. And I'm going to do a slight modification of my own. Here's what I'm going to do. Normally, that this model Trans Am doesn't have the dome light housing up here. I'm going to construct one right here with 2 little lights, with 2 little SMD lights coming out to shine down on the console. It's a little modification. It doesn't normally come with it, but it's going to look real good. That's pretty much one of the upgrades I'm going to do, along with doing a straight pipe, doing straight exhaust pipes, as opposed to the dual 45-degree angle pipes. Reason I want to do that because the pipes that came with this, the ends of the pipes are not hollowed, and the pipes that I picked out of an old model I'm not working on anymore is hollow, and that adds to the realism to an exhaust. Exhaust not supposed to be plugged up at the tips, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I got to get that connected to the tailpipe. And repaint, and I did manage to even that the trunk, the back of the trunk out some, although I still got some sanding and straightening I got to do, and then paint it. And basically that's it. And I'm going to do those lights too, those license plate lights. It's going to be a while for painting, but we'll get there. And pretty much now that you've seen it all, my next segment will involve everything that I've said I was going to install, and I also will try and get the bottom portion of this headliner installed as well. This tape won't be ready to come off for at least a couple more hours, because I want to make sure it's secure, just like this one here at the top, just like the one here at the here towards the back window. And there's my hole for the steering wheel's axle. And here is my junction box that I'm going to connect. It's going to set. I haven't decided where I was going to set it because I don't want it to be in the way of the switches. I thought about putting it right up against the wall of the trunk, just like that. I think that would be a lot better. It'll be out of the way of the battery, out of the way of the switches that I'm going to put on. And it sure says that. So until then, I'm going to sign off right now and pick up where I'm leaving off. Y'all take care. Till next time, I'm out.